Last meetup with John, and John, right off the bat, I got to say that I've loved working with you these last 4 years. Tomorrow's my last day, so we scheduled this interview the day before the last day so we could have our last Tuesday together here. And I think we have a good topic to discuss today, which is the monsoon, which is coming up, as well as the end of El Nino and possibly the development of La Nina. So let's start with that. We can pop up that graphic, and John, kind of explain what that watch is coming out right now on the La Nina.
Well, we have officially left El Nino, which is based on sea surface temperatures in the tropical Pacific. Those have dropped now below 0 degrees Celsius, and we're headed for La Nina. 75% chance. That's pretty good when you're talking climatology and outlooks and things like that. And when you have a La Nina pattern, you favor a ridge of high pressure over the western United States. That for us usually means dry first, and then after that could be mild. But within that mild regime, if you get that high pressure aloft squeezed and narrow, you could bring really cold temperatures down for a few days at a time from the north, like you did in 2011. Don't want that.
No,
and then, you know, the Pacific was so active with hurricanes last year, the Eastern Pacific under El Nino, you reverse that. And the Atlantic gets more active. So that's something we always have to watch for any tropical remnants coming our way at the end of the summer. So
that's one thing where we have to discuss, one weather pattern setup. Then, of course, our typical summer weather pattern is also that monsoon, the shift in winds. We start to see more moisture pump into our neck of the woods. June 15th is the official start date of monsoon season. That doesn't mean that that day is the first day that we see storms, but it'll last through September 30th. And, John, this is typically when we see most of our rain in this area.
Right. More than half of our rainfall on average happens during this period of time, especially July and August. If you look average over the entire stretch since 1879, August would be our wettest month. But in recent years, it's actually been September, and then last year it was July. But we'll see. Maybe this August will get back into the what average is.
And you can't forget, like you said, last July we had that just heavy hitting storm that swept out parts of the roadway over in West El Paso.
That's right. So
that's the time of year where we have to really watch our forecasts very closely, especially in the afternoon when those storms can hit very quickly as well. And I want to show off very fast the monsoon setup, which is how we pump our moisture in, John. We've got that thermal low that sits to our west. You've got that high pressure that sits to our east, and that's the little zone for us to funnel in moisture.
And that's the ideal setup. Now, when that upper high you've got there sits in different positions, it can really suppress precipitation or give us a different type. But overall, we can expect thunderstorms. And what we've seen so far has not been the monsoon pattern, but that should be setting up, you know, within a month. We'll see what happens. And by the way, Krystal, this is Monsoon Awareness Week. What a way to send you off. We want to educate people on the hazards we encounter during the monsoon. But it's been terrific working with you. You have been probably the best I've worked with when it comes to setting up things for this monthly show that we do. I mean, my gosh, I've gotten spoiled, lazy. Your graphics, the research you put into it, thank you very much.
And John, thank you, and the whole National Weather Service. Shout out to all of the guys there, because men and women there, because you guys have just been great to work with. And I'm certainly going to miss them. I already told them I'm going to stop by the office before I
Right, Elton John, Philadelphia Freedom. That's your song now, huh?
All right, well, John, thank you so much, and we'll be right back.